What's going on, everybody? And we're back. So I just want to start out with this one here. It's just like the most obnoxious douche. Now I was sitting in front of my house. I was just waiting for my wife to come back, and my camera just happened to be on. And you're not gonna believe what it caught. My neighbors got into their car. They were sitting there. Now I'm fast forwarding it. They're sitting there and they're eating something, right? It's going to become more apparent as the video goes on what they were eating. So I guess toward the end, here you go, watch. They're done eating whatever it was that they were munching on in the car. And this freaking earth pig rolls her window down, finishes off, or I guess she was probably wiping it all over her clothes like a freaking animal. And then out of nowhere, I guess she decides, screw this. And she throws the garbage out of the car onto the ground. I'm sorry, lady. Where did you think you were? I don't know. Did you think you were in your own apartment? Your pigsty, you freaking female earth pig heifer? She just like sits there and just throws crap out the window. Look at this. Look at that. I don't understand. I mean, I understand if there's like accidental littering here and there. Pick your shit up, that's fine. But when you blatantly open your window after you just got done, you crusty looking disgusting excuse for an animal. Oh my god. And I looked inside of her car one day. It's disgusting in there. So obviously she could have just threw that shit on the floor like it belongs. But no, she did it on the outside. Right on the ground. Okay, so moving on from Miss Piggy, I just want to let you know that I have a lot of respect for people that ride motorcycles, and when done correctly, it's amazing, it's beautiful, it's fun. It's always going to be dangerous, but there's no need to push the limits. And, this isn't something crazy, but I was being tailgated right now by the motorcycle. I guess he got bored of being behind me, so he flies from behind me into that lane. That was douchey as it is. So then he decides to turn the street into his own personal slalom track, dodging and weaving inside and out of traffic. Now, you don't know where cars are going to stay in a highway like this, and especially in New Jersey where 95% of the people on the road have the IQ of a pickle. You don't know what people are going to do. So when you try a maneuver like that, all it takes is one brain-dead dumbass that's sitting there putting their lipstick on and not paying attention to, like, cut in over one of the lanes, and then all of a sudden you're smushed. That's ridiculous. There's no point. It's not even worth it. So if you've been paying attention for the last couple videos, I've had a couple run-ins with some bicyclists. I don't understand what the problem is, but this next two clips are going to show an issue I'm having. Now, if you watch this guy here on the road, he doesn't look behind, right? But look how far he went over like a grate or something in the ground, but he didn't look behind to see if I was there or anywhere near him, right? It's just the little thing. It's the exact reason that bothers me, because then he looks, and now look, I'm right on the center line trying to avoid this guy. He's not hugging the curb. He's not doing anything to avoid a car. And I know you have to treat them with respect and treat them like they're vehicles. That's fine. But he's not giving me respect. So we fast forward, and all of a sudden Lance Armstrong, the uniballer over here, comes flying up on the left, right? And now he's just doing it on purpose. He's just sitting there, trying to win an Olympic medal, and he's heading toward a freaking intersection where cars are all over the place, and the van in front of me is going straight. So he pulled a douche move, and he goes into the left-only lane as a bicyclist, cuts across. So if you want to be treated as a car and have to abide by car rules, why are you going in the middle of the road, not watching where I am, and then all of a sudden you're cutting in a left-only lane and then cutting people off in traffic just to go over there? Yeah, I don't understand the point. Freaking buy a car or exercise somewhere else. Get an indoor bicycle, you prick. And here we go, just to drive my point home. Here's another bicyclist. Not all of them, but this guy. Now watch what he does. He swerves for this, right? Now, there's no looking back. There's no fucks given with this guy. He just doesn't give a shit. He just swerves, right? And he takes up, look at how much road he's taking up. He's not near the curb. He's not doing anything. Why should I have to move out of the way for him? You know what I'm saying? Why? Why should I have to? We're driving multi-ton vehicles. You're on a goddamn Schwinn, and I have to move my car out of the way for you because you don't give a shit? You don't need a goddamn license to ride a bicycle. I'm sorry. It doesn't take much talent. Just because you're sitting there with a freaking skin-tight spandex outfit on and some kind of freaking Kmart helmet, that doesn't make you some Olympic rider with some special privileges. So let's first start by saying that people with bumper stickers equal road rage. And it's always the earth-loving, hippies with the Save the Animals bumper stickers that are so aggressive and impatient on the road, it just makes me want to throw up. So in case you're wondering, there's the light, there's the bumper sticker car on the right, and you know what's coming. It has to come. It comes too often. Here he goes. Look, he punched it. I heard tires screech, if that was even possible, from that vehicle. But he hit that gas pretty aggressively. Probably polluted Mother Earth a little bit. And as we go through this clip, you'll see it's kind of funny because I'm just sitting here. I'm laid back. I'm hanging out. I'm not, thinking too much of it. I'm just kind of laughing because I love when I catch a douche on camera. So I go, and here we go. I'm making my left turn, and lo and behold, there's the bumper sticker genie right there. He didn't really do much, right? He pulled the douche move, and look how far he got. Like, it's just the little things like that on my morning commute, it just makes me happy. It starts my day off with a smile, okay? And that's just what I like. So, by the way, ignore this yellow light that I'm turning on. Ignore that. That's nothing. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. All right, I just want to give a quick warning. You can only take so much as a human being in New Jersey. Eventually, you snap from dealing with the daily idiots, and this was just that moment for me. I acted douchey and don't recommend anybody drive like this. It's dumb on my part, but if you pay attention here, I'm driving down the road, and all of a sudden, this guy, right? He didn't stop, he didn't look, he didn't slow down, he didn't do anything, and I was having a horrible day, and I said, F it. I just got pissed off. He just coasted in front of me, and I was like, you know what? Fuck that. That's it. I was just having that kind of day, and that was not going to happen. It wasn't. So this next thing isn't really a douche. I mean, if anything, I'm the douche for pointing this out, but, if you can see in the distance this car coming at us, it's just humorous, and it bothers me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, everybody's got their own taste and their own style, and you're allowed to do whatever, but look at that. That's like walking up to those people with those shoes and going, what are those? Like, that's this guy. What is the situation here? Why are your tires poking from your fenders at, like, 27 feet wide? I don't... What is that? Is this, like, some kind of new thing? Like, is this like some kind of aerodynamics that I just don't know about? Some kind of like voodoo math? I don't understand. What? So our last little clip is just going to be us ending with a couple potato brains in New Jersey. We're just surrounded by it, so we might as well showcase them every chance we get. So I'm at this light, and I'm about to make a left turn into the park. And if you just focus on the light, ready? It turned green for me. I'm supposed to go now. And look what's in the box. And look at the white Audi, right? Why is this white Audi not stopping? They're supposed to stop. Obviously, they knew the light was about to change, but now they just drive real slow, and then this guy is panicking, and this guy's making a left. You just make life difficult. That's why nothing's ever smooth when you drive. Nobody ever just focuses on the rules and decides to say, okay, I'm going to do my turn when it's my turn, but they just decide to go. Whatever. So we're going to shake it off like Taylor Swift, and we're going to keep driving. Literally the next intersection, more shit happens. Because as I said, we're surrounded by potato brains. And this is just what goes on, okay? So this next intersection, this is one of my favorite things. It happens a lot, but, I don't usually catch it on camera. When everybody wants to make a left turn and it's going slow on the other end, there's a lot of cars trying to get through. Nobody wants to wait the extra 30 seconds and be a little patient. They just, clutter up in the box, thinking, okay, I'm already past the line. I can't possibly get in trouble. No, yes, you can. You can. Because there's tickets out there where you're blocking the box. Specifically, you're blocking the box. Now, this creates a problem for me, the law-abiding citizen, that has to do this. Look, I have to drive around this person. I have to do the hokey pokey and go all the way around him for no reason. And then, God forbid, there's pedestrians walking across the street. You f***ing idiots. I'm done.